Hello, it's Phil from Golf Data Tech, and I'm back with another market update, this time for March 2023. Apologies, it's first time in the UK I've come back with any data for a little while, and I'm pleased to announce that this month the UK golf market was up 7.5% versus 2022 in value terms, which puts us at a year-to-date growth of 0.3% versus 22, and actually 19% up versus 2019. Now, some of you might have been hoping that we'd be forgetting about 2019, but we still seem to be getting some demand for comparisons against the last normal year. Both clubs and apparel have seen some strong growth this month. Clubs are up 10%, apparel was up 16%. The main area that's seen some decline, though, was consumables, which were down 4% in value, and I think that really is illustration that it was a bad month. We had a lot of rain, certainly compared to last year, and there was less people out on the golf course. Slight little subtle changes in the mix, with off-course faring better this month than on, and in fact actually year to date, while the on-course is down, the off-course is up versus 22, so there is a slight change in consumer behaviour at the moment. To support the kind of wet weather scenario, or the wet weather theory, outerwear was the best selling product category, or not the biggest, but the biggest, saw the biggest change v last year, and that was up 35%. The worst category was trolleys, unsurprisingly, because probably weren't able to use them on many courses. Units this month have seen an increase, and it's good to see that 11 out of 17 tracked categories are up, which is good news. ASP is also up in 11 out of 17 categories for March, but actually if we took it at year to date, there's only 5 out of 17 categories, so maybe we're starting to see a little bit of slowing in the ASP growth, which is good news. Finally, looking at stock, as one might expect, 15 out of 17 categories are up with regards to stock versus both 22 and 2019, so there's definitely more stock in trade than we've seen for a long time. The only one which doesn't have very much stock is actually distance devices, which interestingly is one of the only categories that have seen much of a decline, and that's down over 25% versus those date periods.